What's up, sitters? This is Bradford Douglas with Chris Martinez
What's up?
and producer Rolf.
I didn't want to ask Brad how he was going to do that. I wanted it to be fresh,
Yeah.
living for the
Well,
first time.
That was as real
pure.
as it could get right there.
Yeah, it was pure.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You just substitute a name here and there. My job on this show is really easy. But
You're very valuable, though, Brad.
Thank you. What's up, sitters, guys? Joey is going to be joining us. We're also going to have a special guest appearance from JT Clark. But for now, you got me, Chris, and the best producer in the world, Rolf. So we are here to bring it in. If you did not catch last week's show, you need to go back and catch it because that was one heck of an interview from Coach Brian Allen. Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, he did exactly what I thought he would do. But to your point, if you haven't had a chance to watch it or listen to it yet, don't miss that one. I don't think you guys missed it because it did over 500 views. It's major numbers. So thanks to you sitters and you listeners.
Thank you.
Seriously, for supporting this show and the podcast. Everyone wants to listen to Coach Allen. But make sure you are liked. You do subscribe. And the bell, the notification gang. But to your question, Brad, I think Coach Allen did exactly what I know him to do. That's what he does.
Oh, yeah. That guy is good at his job. I was sitting over there on the chair ready to go fight people and stuff. I was like, I see why those kids play so hard for him.
That was the first time that I had ever met him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What did you think?
Great first impression.
Yeah.
He's a sharp dude.
Yeah.
And what comes off of him is he's passionate.
That's it.
There's no BS to him.
So passionate's a good word to describe him. I would also say genuine.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's why it comes off authentic, because it is. That is the everyday thing with BA. We'll have to try and con him into coming on the show a little more frequently, maybe during the season.
Absolutely.
It'd be fun to catch him after a couple big games. Obviously after the W's, because there will be no L's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to get Brad rolling here, but do you remember 15 minutes ago pre-show?
Yeah.
Brad was talking about NBA playoffs. I didn't realize he was wearing a Lakers hat.
Yeah, Lakers hat.
He said, I just hope the Lakers lose.
Yeah,
and he's sporting the Lakers hat tonight.
So this hat was bought actually there's a story behind it. It was actually for Chris's wedding. When we were all going to California, we all were going to buy a California themed team, and I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan. So
you are?
Yeah. If you didn't know that,
Breaking news on the front porch.
Pull back the veil there. I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan, so this is in honor of Kobe Bryant's Lakers, not the current Lakers that are playing the Warriors, because I hate them.
Yeah, no. We at the wedding there was 15 of us guys that went, and everyone had to pick a random or their own whatever reason California hat, and we took a picture behind bar stools and rail. It was pretty dope. It was pretty cool. One of my favorite pictures. You want to know what my hat was?
I have to know.
Stanford.
Why'd you go Stanford?
I don't know. As Garnet liked it.
It's a cool logo.
It's
cool really underrated. People make fun of it because it's a tree and stuff like that, but it's kind of fire.
It was a snapback too, so it's nice. It's cool.
Yeah.
We have a big show tonight. As Brad already kind of alluded to, JT is in the chat. Shout out JT. He's 7 minutes away, 5 minutes ago, or no, 2 minutes ago. So he'll be in. When we watched Joey's, we drove by Joey's game. They were already in the fifth. They were winning by a decent margin. So he should be popping in too. So it'll be a very fluid show. We'll have people jumping in.
A lot of ins, a lot of outs.
A lot of ins, a lot of outs.
Yeah, Marty with the Raiders hat. That's another thing. No one could have the same team. So it was 15 different teams. So Marty wore a Raiders hat. What's up, Marty? Clayton, stop shouting out your team to win in a certain number of games. That did not work so well for the Avs because I've seen a tweet that said watch them win the next 2 games, and they did not.
Oh, my gosh.
Right at him.
Clayton Steiner catching strays early on.
Yeah, early. Uncle Pat's in the chat. Appreciate that, Uncle Pat. Love you. If you're not in the chat, if you're a podcaster only, you catch this thing on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, shout out Ringo. He saves it for his weekend mow.
Okay,
when he
I
mows
like
the
that.
yard, he saves it. So if you haven't,
he's focused. He's dedicated.
I get it. I'm with that. I can support that. I get behind that. However you listen to the Front Porch, make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel as well. That's important. We've gained a bunch of new listeners last week, so we're kind of trying to keep that momentum rolling.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing some different types of content over on YouTube, so that'll be fun for the sitters.
Yeah. Make sure you're subscribed. You can catch it when you can catch it. Where do you want to start, Brad?
Oh, real quick on the different content. Just a couple weeks ago, we had a great short of us trying to not go to prison for 10 years and make some putts. Go check that out. That was a really fun time, and we got some stuff like that coming soon. We're gonna keep putting out new things for you guys. I actually had a really great time doing that with y'all. I know we were only there for like 10 minutes, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Unless you were Joey and you were there for...
No. Yeah, Joey was there for like 4.5 hours.
Right.
I was there for like an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got there on time.
Oh, yeah.
I was there at 3.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump in. We said we're going to talk about the Warriors a little bit. They're currently in a series with the Lakers, more specifically Steph Curry. We wanted to know if he's the greatest point guard ever. I can't give him the greatest point guard ever. I can't do it. For me, it's always either Stockton or Magic.
That's
but
fair.
he is the greatest shooter ever, and it's not close. I mean, that's something he's been that not just this year, but for years and years now. He is incredible. He dropped a 50-piece the other night against a very good Kings team.
In a Game 7, right?
In a Game 7.
Was anybody surprised that was the highest total in a Game 7?
Kinda.
Yes.
I was a little bit surprised.
I thought MJ had it.
Yeah, I mean that would make. I don't think he got to Game 7 all that much, did he?
No, not
see,
much.
and that's probably why he doesn't have it, because he didn't play that many Game 7s.
Yeah, I'm with you. We are going to get to football, the
Yes.
AP Top 25, post-spring Top 25, once
Yep.
Joey gets there, and JT. Hockey as well. We'll talk about the Lightning, how they broke our hearts.
Yep. NFL draft.
NFL draft, winners, losers, Philadelphia
Let's go,
Eagles.
Colts.
Yeah, the Colts. Yeah. It's a really, really good show. But we're going to soften it up. We're going to start with save the good stuff till our people get here.
Yes.
But like the basketball thing, I think I have to say that Steph Curry is the greatest point guard ever.
And I'm not mad at that answer. I'm truly not. Just for me, it's just Magic and Stockton. Just their resume is really, really good. Not that his isn't.
Yeah, I think his resume might be better.
If he wins another chip, it's gonna be hard not to give it to him.
Yeah, I think Stockton is like the most pure, like one of the more pure passing point guards. Yeah. And in his era and his game, I think he was that's what it called for. But I don't know that I
Here's my thing.
It's like a tier for me.
I don't know NBA all that much.
Right.
But Bradford, if you're starting a franchise from scratch, you can pick any 5 you want. You're not going to pick Steph. You're going to start with Stockton or Magic.
Man,
to me, like, you have to go with Steph.
I mean, with the rest of the guys I would want on my team, scoring's not necessarily an issue. So I would probably go Magic because I love the way he spreads the floor. But Steph, I mean, either way, you're not picking a wrong pick there. If you go Magic, you know what you're getting from Magic. You got a 6'9" point guard who also moved to center and scored 40 points some nights.
Yeah,
that guy can do whatever you need him to do.
I can appreciate that.
I think I'm going Curry because he may not pass the ball as good as Magic or whatever. It's not as dynamic as Magic, but they have to guard him at half court.
He's the best shooter of all time.
He's the best shooter
I
of all
want the
time.
best shooter of all time.
He is the best shooter of all time.
Yeah, and that's not debatable.
You have to pick him up at half court, so that opens up a ton of things. But yeah, I think that's a fair question. I kind of like that question. Magic is the best leader in NBA history, and I'm taking him 10 times. Yeah,
That's just
He is that.
he's a weirdo.
Yeah.
What did you think about the Bucks losing round 1?
That was a real surprise for me. I did not think the Heat were going to do that. Jimmy Butler is real deal. That guy can play some basketball. It was unfortunate he got hurt in Game 1 against New York, but they stole that game too, and he didn't even come out when he turned his ankle. So that guy can play some ball. I don't know what the Greek Freak. He needs to get out of there.
He seemed like he was hurt. I think he got hurt early on in the series, but I saw people saying that it was the greatest upset, one of the best upsets in NBA playoff history.
Yeah, for an 8 to take out a 1, that's a pretty big deal. It's right up there with the Panthers taking out the Bruins. Like it was a big deal.
Yeah, the Bruins they had the best regular season record
ever
in history,
and
they lose in the first round. JT's like 30 seconds out. So y'all
that's the President's Cup.
We're about to jump
curse.
into the. Yeah, it is. It's the President's Cup curse.
Yeah, I think it's going back like
we'll jump
8
into like
years.
hockey full fledged there.
Yeah.
But okay. Let's talk about this. Is playoff hockey the best sporting event to watch on TV?
I don't think it's close. Yes,
That was my answer. Yes, and it's not close.
it's so different.
The only thing that I will say ranks up to it for me is my college football team.
Sure.
But I can go watch a Game 7 of anyone's hockey team, and I'm like, locked the freak in.
Yeah, I think what makes hockey so special, it's the same thing with baseball, is you play like a series of 7.
Yeah.
So you're locked in for like a week at a time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially like NHL playoffs last a long time.
Yeah, if you're invested,
if they go like couple series go 7s in a row, like you are locked in for like a month and a half. It's
I
crazy.
think for me, my appreciation that I have for like hockey is so through the roof because of like how physically demanding and how physically tough they are.
Yes.
I have like the next level, like utmost respect for hockey players. But yeah, I thought I think that hockey is playoff hockey especially is probably the best sporting event to watch.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like, I mean, my team, like, if Florida State was in the playoffs, give me that. That's what I would be there for. But to just have like a pick a sport that's the most fun to watch in the playoffs, it's hockey. It's not close.
Yeah, I mean, I think Florida State could literally play anyone, and I would rather watch that. That's like my team. But,
no, I think if you like exclude like your favorite teams.
Yeah,
like,
if you just have a random college football game,
yeah,
I would rather watch playoff hockey.
100%.
Yeah,
like I can sit down and watch just like a random series, and still have fun watching it. Like Oilers Kings, I can sit there and just watch that.
I'll give you a pro tip real quick there, Tyler. Here's what I learned. Do not take the under in hockey. There's no more anxiety-raising bet than the under in hockey. That's not fun.
You're not wrong. Chandler Collins in the chat. And Chad Hunter, appreciate you all. Love you all. Sitters, you're the best. Our boy JT Clark is in the building.
There he is.
Come on, what's up, buddy?
We already warned him. We said it's happening.
Let's go ahead and talk about JW Weaponry while JT gets situated. They are the premier gun store in the South, and they are always loaded. John is very busy working with Chris and Coach BA, but he always loves to see you guys come in and ask for your 5% discount, mentioning the front porch. JT, do you have any nice words you'd like to say about JW Weaponry?
I mean, I love JW Weaponry.
Yeah, of course.
And they're fully loaded. Always loaded. Always loaded. I mean, that is their slogan, 100 upset. But I think they won the season series from the Bruins and were like the only team that won the series in the Bruins. But that could be completely made up. So
I don't know, but I'm sure someone will fact check
It sounds real. I'm going to go ahead and give it to
Our
you.
chat is down at the moment.
I think the live stream's still up.
All right. I think the live stream is still up. So if you're watching, we're going to get the chat fixed. Don't go anywhere. Hang tight. We're good. Yeah, but I agree. Like any hockey game, like any time.
Hey, side note, it's they left runners on the corners, so they're playing 7 boys. But top of the 7th, 9-0 Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Man,
Go Tigers.
I don't know if we're at a segue point where we can transition to that.
Do whatever you want.
Man, I tell you, Columbia. So I coach at Buchholz, and they went ahead and got the 10 spot on us.
Oh,
they are good. They have a chance to be really great. The kid that they threw tonight threw against us. His name was Josh Fernald. They threw against us. He threw tonight. Looks like he completely dominated. He was. I mean, we faced. You remember Kiva Sampson?
Yeah.
Caleb Cowart from Cook County. That night against us, Josh Fernald was the best high school pitcher that I've seen in person that I've coached against.
Really?
Man, he was that good. And for those you sitters that don't know, both of those names I just dropped played in the big leagues.
Right.
And that night, Josh Fernald was better. Like he threw 3 pitches for strikes. I hope that kid has success, man. He's a good kid. So
seems like a really, really good kid.
yeah, man. It's those Tigers got a chance.
Yeah, I hope so. They're hot right now. I think they're trying to peak at the right time, right?
Absolutely, and that's the key to high school baseball. You know, peak at the right time. But it's a little different than it used to be when you played.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back then. The Tigers don't have to worry about this. They're the number 1 seed in their region. I think they're number 1 in the state for 5A. But you now, if you win your district championship, you're in. Nobody else is guaranteed in. So it used
seeded or whatever.
Yeah, it used to be top 2 teams advance. Like if you won it and you finished runner up, you advance. Now it's the winner gets in, and then the 4 at-large bids per region. So it's a little bit different. Every game sort of matters, but you've got to peak at the right time. And Columbia playing Buchholz, they seem to start hitting their peak around then. So glad we could help. You know, Chris, if you're listening, Chris Howard, head coach, if you're listening, just remember that. You know, I'll give you my ring size. I'm a Tiger at heart.
Fun fact: you mentioned Kevius Sampson. Did you know that I was neighbors with him in Ocala, Florida?
I did actually know that,
Did you
only
really?
because Brandon Rolfe,
Oh yeah.
who may or
Him
may
and the
not be
catcher.
related to you,
Yeah.
we're good friends.
Yeah, the catcher from
Yeah, the
Forest.
catcher. Yep. So I did actually know that.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
There
They had
you
the
go.
first baseman too, BJ something.
BJ, I know him. So he owns a travel ball organization, Robinson Academy. BJ Robinson,
Robinson.
that's his name.
Okay.
So Robinson Academy, it's like RBA
Yeah.
baseball or something. Dude, that dude could rake.
Oh my God.
He was absolutely horrendous
Yeah.
defensively.
Yes.
Horrendous.
Lefty in the field though. I remember
Yeah,
first baseman.
lefty in the field, lefty hitter, and
Yeah.
he absolutely raked.
He barreled everything up.
Everything.
I'll never forget that. I was catching. I'm like, dude, good God.
Yeah, everything.
He-
Fastballs, curveballs, changeups, didn't matter.
Everything found his
Everything.
barrel.
Everything.
I remember being so
Yeah,
frustrated.
he's a good dude, man. I got to work at camp with him and a guy named Malik's. What's Malik's last name? He hit 329 in the big leagues, and I can't remember his name.
Okay.
329 is impressive. Not career, but 1 year he hit 329 with the Rays. But Malik's worked at camp down there, and that BJ was dude, he can rake.
Yeah.
Flat
Rays.
rake.
Rays are also pretty good this year.
Oh, so we're gonna start talking about the Red Sox already.
I didn't say a thing about the Boston Red Sox, who are currently beating the Toronto Blue Jays. Not that I'm watching.
Yeah, you are. Let's talk about hockey in Tampa. So the Lightning. Was anyone disappointed in the Lightning?
I was disappointed, but I can't say I didn't see it coming. I thought the Leafs were going to win that series. At some point, you have to fall off. The Lightning have been really, really good for several years. I mean, at some point, it starts coming undone. You have to start rebuilding. Stamkos is getting older. Kucherov isn't as quick as he used to be. I mean, at some point, it had to happen.
Yeah, they lost some key guys too. Andre Palat, they lost him. They lost Yanni Gord, who's now playing on the Kraken.
He's good too.
He's so scrappy.
Yeah.
He's so scrappy. He was on like our third line too.
Yeah, he's
so when you have
key.
that kind of depth at third line,
He's
it's like,
so key for them too. Like
Yes.
he's that guy.
yeah, he's like the energy guy. He's gonna get a bruiser going.
That's what I was just. I feel like they didn't quite have. The Lightning have always been a very skilled team, but they had enough toughness and enough.
They brought in
grittiness.
guys like Pat Maroon to get them to the
exactly
next level.
and I think they didn't quite have that this year. And I mean, the Maple Leafs, they hadn't won a series in like.
Since 2004, I've seen that. I couldn't believe that. Since
I thought it was
2004.
long. Yeah,
almost 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's been close to 20 years. They have not won a playoff series. So
Just a series.
they were due. They were due.
were due.
I'm not a fan of the Maple Leafs, but
No,
being
me.
a Red Wings fan, I hope they lose every game ever. That's the only series I don't cheer for 7 games.
Let's go
Whoever
Panthers.
the Maple Leafs are playing, let's go.
They had the obnoxious guy on the broadcast. I don't know his name. He must have been a former player, not on the actual
Oh,
broadcast.
the
in
dude
booth.
on the left side.
far
I know who
left.
Was
you're
it
talking about
Domi?
him. I don't know who it was.
I don't
I
know.
didn't recognize who it was. Either.
I didn't either, but he played for the Leafs at some point.
He's a tool bag automatically. Though.
Yeah, well, he guaranteed he is. Because he was like no professionalism at all, just all on the Leafs.
I
Very
wish I knew who it was.
abrasive about it too.
I don't remember. I don't
His
even.
name.
He was going crazy. I think he even like said GD one time. Or
Oh yeah,
something
he was
outlandish.
pumped.
Sounds like Domi.
Yeah, it might be.
Domi led his sons actually plays for the.
You're looking at me like I have a clue.
Yeah, I don't even know.
His son he's in the playoffs. Max Domi is the son. But anyways, he led the league. He was like 5'4" and led the league in penalty minutes every single year.
Oh well, that,
Every year.
So he
was a fighter. He's a 5'4" fighter back when hockey.
That's so great.
I mean, playoff hockey still has some fights and some fights and some scuffles, but I mean, back in the day, hockey was even more of a a tough sport.
yeah, that's
and
fine. Like that level of hockey they play is
That's insane.
yeah, it's unbelievable. Big hockey fan. If you don't watch hockey, watch hockey.
Sitters, if you don't watch hockey, watch it, and even more importantly, if you've never been to a hockey game in person, even if it's not NHL,
It's a game
man,
changer.
The Jacksonville team,
Iceman,
thank you.
They're in
I
the
still
playoffs.
call them the Lizard Kings.
Lizard King. That's a better name.
Side note, they had a throwback jersey to the Lizard Kings were the Jacksonville team like 25 years ago.
That's a great
They were
name.
sick. They were awesome. But it's fun. Sitters, go. Tracy Brinkley, I know if he listens, well, he's at the baseball game, I guess. But
Probably, yeah.
he goes to games a lot.
Oh yeah,
It's a blast, man. It's an
I've
absolute
got to get over there
blast.
to that.
It's worth
Yeah.
it.
It's gonna be fun.
It's worth it.
Oh, speaking of events, how about this? I'm going to Morgan Wallen this weekend.
How'd you swing that? I heard there was like a mullet
Can't
wearing
hide it.
contest
Can't
this
hide
morning. Is that how you did it?
No. So, what is it? You need one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brad will have to grab that. You're not on camera. Hey, so, but yes, Morgan Wallen. So here's how it happened. My sister, my lovely sister, and her boyfriend Brian live in Tampa. The concert is in Tampa, and so they were going with another couple, and I guess they backed out or bailed, and so they needed someone else to buy the tickets. So I'll buy the
Chris
tickets.
stepped up.
Mother's Day is coming. I'll buy the tickets. I bought the tickets.
So it's for your wife.
Yes, for her.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm buying that.
Bailey Zimmerman opens. You guys may not know a whole lot of Bailey Zimmerman. Big Bailey Zimmerman fan. There
Yes,
it is.
sir.
Big Bailey Zimmerman fan. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm excited. Those tickets are like $600 a piece. We're not paying $600.
I mean,
I'm
hey,
not paying
I
$600.
like it. Throw it
I'm
in
not
there.
paying $600 for two.
Can't hide it, can
just
you?
saying.
Hey, I mean, I'm saying, dude, if you just
No.
drop $1,200 for Mother's Day,
No.
I respect that.
I cannot
respect
afford
that.
to do that,
I mean,
sir.
Columbia High School coaching pays a little more than Alachua County, apparently. But
That they don't. No, I got the brother discount from my sister, Sydney. Shout out Sydney and Brian. We're going to spend some time with them this weekend.
That's
That's awesome,
amazing. And Brian just had a birthday, so happy birthday, Brian, from the front porch.
Very good, Brad. Very good.
So that'd be awesome, dude. I'm extremely jealous about
Yeah,
that.
it's going to be dope. We're going to stay with them in Tampa. It'll be a good time. Really good time.
Yes. Any other surprises in the first round in hockey? Just for Clayton, I did not actually expect the Kraken to beat the Avalanche. I thought the Avalanche would advance and then lose. But the
Yeah.
Kraken played some good hockey.
they did, man. I'll tell you one thing the NHL does a really good job at is expansion teams.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yep.
look at the
Nice.
Golden
the Knights. Then now you've got the Kraken. Like, here's a topic: is the NHL the best run? I'm not gonna say the most popular. I'm gonna say the most watched, even the most profitable, because the NFL makes
Yeah.
stupid money. But
Yeah.
does the NHL run their league better than the other major sports?
I'm going to have to say yes.
For me, it's easy. Easy, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they capitalized the most during COVID too. Which
I was
baseball,
just about to say that.
man, baseball. I'm still, Tyler's BFF, Rob Manfred over there.
I don't like.
Tyler's the only person that likes Manfred.
I don't like Manfred. I
cannot
just like the
stand
two
it.
rules.
I cannot
Dude,
stand it.
they had the opportunity to corner the whole sports world.
The
And
entire,
they
literally the
dropped
entire
world.
the ball.
Yep.
No pun definitely intended. They completely booted it.
Yeah, they did.
And and I feel like the NHL did the opposite. Like, oh wow, they're not going to do this. This is America. Like, here, we got it.
Yeah.
And I think there's more post-COVID hockey fans
Yeah.
than there was pre-COVID,
That's good.
especially down here.
They're still here. Yeah.
Yeah, because no sport handled that better than the NHL. Like they still had their whole season. I think they didn't even have a case for a long time because the way they were handling it. Like, and I think they only ever had like a handful. Like they did a really good job and kept it going. And I liked it before COVID. Liked it even more after.
Yep. I'll tell you what else. And I hate talking about the COVID era, but if you remember, like there was empty stadiums, there's empty games, like the bubble with the NBA, and hockey did they did a bubble in a way, and they didn't have fans. It was still exciting to watch.
Yeah.
It didn't.
It was.
It really didn't change anything, which is impressive to me because it's weird watching a baseball game. Like you're watching was it a playoff game? And there's like 5,000 people. Like I'm like, man, there's more people than that at Pace High School for a
That's
high
the
school
life
game.
of every Oakland A's fan.
Yeah, like, and it's weird. You guys might not remember, but the Rays, when they were when they're an expansion team, we went. Place was weird.
Yeah.
It's just you're inside. There wasn't a lot of people.
It's weird.
Everything is, and then somehow hockey was still a great product. It was still exciting.
Yes,
And
I
energy
seen-
was still there.
Y'all remember in the bubble when then people were paying money to actually have their stupid face on the
Yes.
video board on the side?
So
You
dumb.
freaking squares.
I seen
Didn't they do the cardboard cutouts
Yes.
at
Yes.
Major League Baseball games?
They
Yeah.
did it in basketball
Weird.
too.
Are you kidding me?
I seen
People paid money for that freaking weirdo. Like
We're just mad we didn't think of that.
You're right.
Hey, sitters, if you want a cardboard cutout on here, we could probably get another camera set up. And
Dude, 100%.
yeah,
Oh, we
we'll,
can
we'll
do
get
it.
that. We'll get those prices
We'll
out
get-
to you.
Yeah, it'll be a per show thing. It doesn't have to be a contract.
But if you want season tickets,
Yeah.
We could talk
Make it
about that
happen.
too.
Yeah.
JT, I seen the funniest meme during all that. It was during the bubble, the NBA, and it was like a picture of a basketball player going, "We're going to play in front of no fans," and a WNBA player had a bubble said first time.
Oh wow.
And cancel.
Oh yep, and we're canceled. All right.
Just like that. Hit our biggest show ever, and then Bradford's talking about this
Cancels
stuff.
us.
Yeah.
WNBA.
We're over.
I realized this. I played
off.
basketball. I had to cut him off. I don't know what was coming next. I played basketball at the school the other day. Like with my kids, they're terrible. They're offensive linemen, so they can't play basketball.
Hey,
Sorry.
I feel a little touched.
You can hoop though. You can hoop a little bit. You're not just an offensive lineman.
Thank you. Thank
Played
you. I
other
appreciate
sports.
that. I appreciate that.
However, these guys were just offensive linemen. I mean, it was so bad. One time a kid fouled me so hard, like ruptured my eardrum almost. I'm like, oh my God, I'm at school. I almost lost my religion right there. I just went and sat back down. Like, hey, you're done? I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just going to come over here. But I realized I played basketball like the WNBA, under the rim. I'm below the rim. I never really played above the rim.
I'm more impressed that like this foul had to be like a complete punch, because I've played basketball with Chris and he plays more like that 80s 90s
Yeah, I actually
style
watched,
basketball. It's not the NBA of today where you can't look at somebody.
Yeah.
wrong.
Bro, it was hard. It was so hard. I was dry. So like they can't move laterally. So I dribbled one time with my right hand, crossed over to my left, finished with my left. He tries to swat the ball. He misses it and clubs me in the head. I'm like, what the heck, man? I've been here for like a week and a half, and you already like,
You're in concussion protocol.
dude, good God. I think I might have got one.
I watched Shane Edge actually rupture Chris's eardrum
He
playing
actually-
basketball once.
He actually did rupture
He
my
did,
eardrum.
no,
I had to go to the doctor for that.
He was bleeding from his
That's
ear.
a shady dude right there.
Dude, yeah, he's sketchy, man. That guy punched me in my head. I should sue him, honestly.
If he's listening, we'll get a text since the chat's not,
Yeah.
or when the podcast comes out.
Yeah, Sitters, just FYI, we're having a few technical difficulties. Can't see the chat tonight, but if you want to keep talking, I'm watching on my phone.
So it's still working.
So,
The chat is working on this end. It's just not hooked up. It's not working on this end.
oh,
Yeah,
so
they
can you
chat.
comment?
Oh,
Yeah.
So you can see things.
Yeah, I can see things.
Oh,
still
sitters,
talking to
we're
us?
not ignoring you. We love you. Please keep chatting. We'll
and
catch it later.
And you think Tyler might like say like
Or told
something
us.
here and there.
Kind of like I just did.
Like
Yeah,
10 minutes
true.
ago, though.
That's valid. Not bad.
What'd you say?
Like 10 minutes ago, though.
Hey, Bradford.
I'll let you produce. My bad.
Yeah, know your role, man.
Terrible camera switch there.
Yeah, that timing. But anyways, what were we talking about?
Talking about hockey.
We were talking about hockey.
Oh,
talking
Panthers, Bruins.
Panthers Bruins. That was crazy.
I still need to be fact checked on that.
Yeah, well,
I'm not fact checking that.
somebody.
What's the show? What's the show where they have the fact checker? Is it PTI?
Oh,
They used to have.
yeah, I love that.
Yeah, they used to
Oh
have
yeah,
the
PTI. Yeah,
We're
with
talking
Wilbon and
wish-
somebody.
Kornheiser, Tony
Kornheiser.
Kornheiser.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a good show.
That was
Yes.
elite.
I
I,
wish
loved
Tyler
it.
would-
5:30.
It's still going, isn't it?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't think it has them on it.
I
does
wish
it?
Tyler would do that, though, because I love the show. Because, okay, you were wrong about this, and you were wrong about that. I can see
That
Tyler
is-
stepping in that role so well.
with Joey.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, it'd be all I do for like an hour and a half straight.
yeah. I mean,
The show would last 3 hours.
be its own segment.
Yeah.
You have to cut it and
100%.
redo it. Joey.
Who was it? I can't even remember who I was talking to the other day. It was somebody that's like relatively new to watching the Front Porch. If you happen to be watching now and you're in the chat and you remember this conversation, say something.
Yeah.
They asked the question like, "Hey, like some of those takes that Joey has, like those are scripted, right? Like he doesn't really believe that stuff." I'm like, wrong.
You would think.
Watch our faces when he says it, and it'll tell you everything. I'm like, oh my god.
Sometimes he'll like warn us pre-show, and we're like, no, save it for the show. Save it for the show.
Yeah.
That's real.
It's gonna drive me up the wall who it was, but yeah, I was like, nope, that's him.
He believes it. Who wins the Stanley Cup?
Ooh, man, that's a tough one. I'm going to go ahead and go with that they beat the best team, the Panthers.
The Panthers. That's a bold prediction.
They're scrappy.
They're very, very scrappy. They skate well. They've got a combination, and I'm so bad with names these days.
Well, especially hockey names,
Yeah,
man.
like
It's impossible.
something of and
Oh, God, here we go again.
Pavlov
Here we go
or whoever
again.
of.
Yep, that's
Oh,
it.
man, it's that side of the table. It's something about that side of the table.
The chemistry
Doesn't matter
on
who
that
it
side
is.
of the table.
That's a quote from the greatest sports movie of all time, Miracle,
Miracle.
when he's sitting down talking to his wife about the matchup with the Russians.
Okay.
So I'm
That
not.
is a
I
quote.
am not canceled.
No, that is
Cancel
Yeah, no, they're not
Disney
canceling-
and Kurt Russell.
They're not
Yeah.
canceling this side of the table. They're just saying this side of the table is always the cool
No,
side.
you almost got us canceled earlier
Yeah.
with the
But,
WNBA comment.
No, the Panthers have a chance. Man, it's just I feel like this year there's no now that the Bruins are out.
Yeah.
There's nobody that, in my opinion, is
It's
just,
the Leafs.
Do you think
It's
so?
the
I
Leafs.
will
They're
cry.
the favorite right now, I think.
Really?
They'd have to be.
I'm
Without the
taking
Bruins and the Avs.
I'm taking the field right now. There's
I mean,
no
I would
way the
too,
Leafs.
just
There's
because
no way the
who
Leafs
they are, but
What are
winning
they? What are
the
they?
Stanley
What are
Cup.
like the Vegas odds? There's got to be odds right now to
Pull
win it. Is there a way we can do that, Mr. Rolf?
I'll look it up.
I think I'm with Brad, and I kind of believe that, but I don't want them to have the Panthers to have like a setback to where they kind of take the foot off the gas a little bit after just beating the Bruins. I mean,
Well, they won last night. They beat
the Panthers did.
Yes, they did. They beat the Leafs 4-2, and they took home ice advantage first game. That's pretty big.
Hurricanes are playing well.
Hurricanes are playing
Oh,
pretty
I
well.
like
Hurricanes
them
are
too.
playing well.
I like the Hurricanes.
Yeah, so the Maple Leafs are the odds-on favorite at plus 350. Oilers plus 425.
Oilers
The
pretty good.
Stars at plus
Stars-
550.
Stars is who. That's
Ooh.
another one that
Really?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Look at me. The Panthers are the second to the
I-
last worst odds.
The Panthers were
Panthers are the best value
They
there.
were
plus
the lowest
4,000.
seed in the on that side. I mean, they were playing the Bruins, man. They weren't playing the Bruins in the first round because they were the best team in the playoffs.
Oh no, they were playing.
Just so you know.
They're at the bottom of their
Conference.
side, but I mean
Yeah.
they also beat the best team, the best regular season team hockey's ever seen.
All right. I mean,
know, but-
record-wise, I can't get
Can we
down
just
with
take
that.
a moment? I thoroughly enjoy when the Boston sports world loses, especially when they're supposed to win.
They melt down.
I love it.
I see a lot of it because I follow a
love
ton of
it.
Red Sox accounts.
Oh, yeah.
What's your
So
boy
you see-
always say? Hate to see it. I'd love to see
Yeah.
it. Love to see it.
I didn't just my. I think that's like a global phenomenon. Those words together.
You remember when Carabas called you out on Twitter?
dude? He
That was the
100% nailed me.
funniest. The side,
He nailed me, bro.
that was good stuff.
He for sure. He got me.
That was funny. Yeah, no, I think though I'm shocked at the Maple Leafs, but I mean that makes sense. Stars,
are you shocked?
the
They have best
Canes,
offense.
the Hurricanes
Yeah.
are like sneaky good.
Yeah,
The
they're
Stars don't.
They're
lose at
playing
home.
well.
Like,
the Stars don't lose at home.
Yeah.
They really don't.
they really don't.
We have
Also, their black uniforms are fire.
Oh yeah, the
They're
All
black
of
and
the
the
Stars
neon?
uniforms.
Woo!
are
Green?
I'm sorry. Did you say all of them?
yeah.
Yes.
all of them, but especially the black ones.
Here's how long I've been a hockey fan. I remember when they were the Minnesota North Stars.
Oh what?
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
actually awesome.
When was that?
Long time ago.
80s,
Oh,
maybe
wow.
early 90s. In fact, in
God,
the
how old are
movie,
you?
I'm 40, bro. That's how old I am. Turn around and get the back of my hair, and you can tell,
look
or
great,
lack
though.
thereof.
You look great.
Thank you, I appreciate that. But you remember the movie Mighty Ducks, the original Mighty Ducks?
love
That's
the
where
Mighty
they go. That's not the Dallas Stars. That is the Minnesota North Stars that they go and skate
Dang.
with in that movie when they take the kids, when Gordon Bombay
yeah.
takes
That's
the kids.
fire.
That's the Minnesota North Stars. Mike Madonna is who the
That
guy is.
Wow.
Fact. So
Incredible.
there you go. There's your trivia.
Hey, so we have
You're
two. We have two graphics. Which one do we want to do? There's one that's talking about the portal. There's one that's talking about top 25.
Okay,
Which
well,
one
while
do you
we're
want?
getting it ready, let's go ahead and talk about Brian's sports. Because we're going to talk college football. That guy's a big Gator fan, and he owns the best sporting goods store around. Go see him. He's an upstanding individual, just a great guy. I mentioned the front porch, and you get your 10% off.
We don't readily have his phone number available. He's on Highway 90.
752-0309? No, that's not it.
That is-
Don't
that
call
is-
that number.
Hey, call it and ask him if it's Brian Sports.
I listened to a podcast the other day.
Can we just get Brian's cell phone out?
Oh no, I don't do that.
No, we're not doing that.
I listened to a podcast the other day, and it was like an 800 number. The person that gave out like 855, and then the rest of the number, and it was like one of those like sex chat, like late night dirty talk.
What is this
Phone
episode?
It was you got the number?
I got the number.
Give them the real number. Not
The real
not
number.
The bad number.
Is 386-755-0570.
Oh, okay. 05.
I wasn't even close.
No, you were way off.
I said 752.
0309.
Your kid was so confident when you said it,
Hey,
too. I was like, he
if
knows
you
it.
say it with conviction, what do you
People
tell
will believe
umpires?
you. Yeah.
Hey, be in position and sell it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. So
Speaking of sell it, Brian sells everything. Go see him. Really, really good people. Great store. Golly, I just can't say enough good things about Brian Diggs.
Brian
He
Diggs-
probably thinks through like Brian. He probably gets like he's probably hearing us like, oh, stop, it's too much. It's genuine though.
I've got a great Brian Diggs story.
Oh, let's hear it.
We're playing Fernandina Beach High School.
Okay.
I'm coaching at Columbia. We've got an away game. This is back in like the riding the yellow dogs
Oh yeah.
school bus. We're heading to Fernandina Beach. Get an email. The FHSAA has banned, deemed a certain illegal. So I yell out, "Hey, has anybody got this?" Yeah, like 3 of us have it.
Oh,
All right. It's the only 33-inch bat we had in the entire program is now illegal. So I call the FHSAA. Hey, we're on the bus. It can't use it. Sorry about your luck.
What?
That's so bad.
I call Brian. Brian drives and meets. We're on the bus. We can't turn around. We got to get there.
Yeah.
Brian drives. We call a parent. He drives, meets them because everybody's already left. Like, we're close. Meets someone, gives them a bat. Kellen Bailey was hitting leadoff. Kellen Bailey was a great left-handed pitcher. Terrible coaching to have him hit in the leadoff hole. If you're listening, Kellen, sorry, love you, man, but you're not a leadoff hitter,
I
buddy.
know Kellen. Why on earth is he hitting leadoff?
Kellen Bailey is hitting the leadoff hole.
He lumbers to
We
first base.
flip the bat. So the parent that Brian meets halfway gives them the bat. They bring it. They flip it over the fence as Kellen's walking up. They rip the wrapper off. First swing, Kellen hits a bomb.
No.
It was amazing. But no, that's the kind of guy that Brian is. He will meet you. Obviously we didn't back then. There was no Venmo. There was anything. It was, hey, we know you're going to take care of it. Here's this $400 bat. I'll drive and give it to somebody to get to you guys. And
that's
awesome.
That's amazing. Also, Brian, if you want that commercial ever shot, get with Tyler. We'll make that happen
Yeah.
because that is a commercial.
That is a commercial.
Dude, it was crazy.
That
Crazy.
is-
Joey was there.
That doesn't surprise me about Brian.
Side note, I think that the Tigers are officially the district champs.
Hey.
I think I just saw that.
Hey. Our
Go
boy
Tigers.
Joey. Go Tigers.
Go Joey,
Our
yeah.
boy Joey will be in happy. Good mood. Good mood.
Good producer would have had a graphic ready for that.
Yeah, he didn't want to jinx it though.
No,
You know
I
what? I should have just saved that and told you to get a producer or get a graphic ready.
Graphic.
So that I'll wear that. That's on me.
Do we want to talk portal or top 25?
Up to you guys.
Top 25.
Top 25. More fun.
Yeah. Sorry, Joey. Sucker.
He's gonna say something stupid anyways.
Yeah, you're right.
So we'll have to get him on the record of
This
what he
thing
thinks of this later.
might be kind of stupid. All right, so all of our sitters, you're listening to it, you're watching it, you see it right there. We're going to start at the bottom. Can we start at the bottom, Brad?
Yes, we can start at the bottom.
Do we want to start at the bottom or do we want to start like somewhere in the middle? We'll go really quickly through like the top 25. So number 25 was Wisconsin.
Yes.
You guys stop me if there's anything that you want to comment about this top 25. Kentucky. We're also going to talk draft, so hang tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause of-
Joey, I want him to get his takes off on that. Like, so we're saving that for him.
I agree.
He's got some stuff he wants to
Really
say.
glad you're
I
doing this,
agree
'cause
with
I would
him.
never know what that one is.
Kentucky. That's Kentucky.
I know Kentucky.
I got
I
it.
know the Red W's.
University, Texas, San Antonio.
Is that who that is? The Roadrunners, baby?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Sitting there at 23.
They're at 23. I'll be honest. I know nothing about them other than they're the Roadrunners. And
Yep.
so I think that's well-deserved ranking.
UTSA. Love
Yeah,
it.
let's
They
go.
score a lot of points, baby.
Yep.
Ole Miss also scores a lot of points, sitting there at 22. And then North Carolina at 21.
That's the alma mater of my lovely wife who allowed me, after being gone
take
until
those.
1 a.m. last night, to
Oh
come
my
up here
gosh,
tonight.
were you really?
Dude, we got so hosed. We're the 1 seed, and we have to travel to Fletcher twice
What?
as the 1 seed. We played at 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. last night. Yes.
How's
First
that
pitch
do,
was
though?
8-11. We won. We're the 1 seed.
Love
It's
it.
Jacksonville against Cats, baby, and here we go.
Let's go.
We got a chip on our shoulder, which we need.
Yeah.
That chip that Columbia has, that grittiness.
Yeah.
My Buchholz boys, they needed that.
Yep.
Getting their tails whipped by Columbia helped, and now we've been building that up, and they came out and fired up. But anyways, yeah.
They
so
say you put a dog in the corner, you kick him and you kick him and you kick him. Eventually, that
he gonna bite.
I about said a bad word. That Joker's gonna get you.
Yep, and that's where we're at. So, but she was loving enough, and she went to North Carolina, so they clearly need to be higher.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's not.
I actually
need
think
to
they
be
should be
higher.
higher.
That's absurd. They got Drake May though.
I was
It's
gonna say,
May's,
Drake May.
May's
higher.
coming back. Man, here's the thing: their defense last year. So I actually got to watch. I watched them a lot more than any ACC team, probably.
Right.
Even more than Florida State.
So she's like a real fan.
She is. She is a real
She's a
fan, and her
sports fan.
family. Yeah, she loves sports, dude.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
I know how that
Yeah,
is.
we've got. There's 3 people at State that have wives who love sports. That's pretty
sports.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, but no,
Make sure
we
you get
watched
one.
we watched a lot of games. Their defense is atrocious.
It's like water,
it's so bad.
dog water.
So
Hot dog water.
if they can find anything that resembles a defense,
Yeah.
they got a chance to be
That's
decent.
probably why they're sitting there at 21.
Yep, agreed.
But they have the odds-on favorite close to win the Heisman.
Yeah,
Like Caleb Williams,
Weren't they a part of that game that was bananas? Who were they playing?
NC
the
State.
NC State game.
Yeah,
I was at that game.
No, you were not.
I was
my
Thanksgiving, man. It was awesome.
I bet.
I was there.
That was wild.
Chapel Hill. Fun fact: it's different, but it's the actual game. I enjoyed it.
Okay, so I've always been told, correct me if I'm wrong, so please don't be mad at me, Miss Clark. But I've always been told it's like a wine and cheese type
It
crowd.
is. It's a different. So basketball more than football though.
Okay.
So basketball is very wine and cheese type.
Like hoity-toity.
Very listen. So here's what's crazy. So her dad has season tickets to football and basketball.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot will those season tickets to any one of his kids. They have to go back one generation. So they started as his parents. He then got them, so now they have to give them up. So you can give them to one generation and then they go back.
No way.
Dude, it is like waiting list, like the Packers
Wow.
to get into Chapel Hill, and it's different. Now I have not been. It's on my I want to go. It just didn't work out. We were there, but football's a little bit different. And once you're inside, man, it was a good environment.
Okay.
It really was. Now it helped that it was right. I mean, NC State,
Yeah.
UNC, like that's a Florida State type thing
Right.
almost, but they're same conference.
Yeah, exactly.
So it mattered
big
on
time.
multiple reasons, and it was a fun game. And Chapel Hill is a cool town, dude.
Yeah, I gotta
It's a
go.
beautiful campus.
It's on my list.
I recommend it, man.
Okay.
Recommend it. You're gonna have a hard time finding, a nice white label, but
Yeah.
you can still have fun. And there's some cool spots.
Dope. All right, throw that graphic up there, sir. All right, so then from 20 to 16, is that?
Yep.
We got Texas Tech. Shout out to my dad and Tulane Green Wave. Kansas State, after getting beat by a bajillion in the national championship game, sitting there at 18.
No, that TCU got beat by a bajillion.
Oh, sorry, Kansas State, they're purple. Who Kansas State, or they got beat,
Kansas State.
also got beat by Georgia, right? The little short running back that was running?
No,
Or was that TCU?
TCU is they're
Don't Kansas State have a really short running back?
Yeah.
Vaughn?
Kansas State beat someone in their bowl game, didn't they?
Let's look it up. Kansas State, they're an intriguing team. Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
Who they play? Yeah, who the heck they play? Sorry, we're Rolf is producing on the fly because he is like that. We're just looking this up really quick.
I feel like they won their bowl game. I could be totally making that up.
Maybe. I don't know. Hang tight, sitters. Hang tight.
Oh, never mind. They got boat raced by Alabama.
That was the TCU, the Big 12
Bama.
championship game.
Bama. Yeah. No. I'm saying Kansas State got butt raced by Bama.
Yeah.
But
You know
the
what?
TCU game was the good game.
The Big 12 championship with TCU. That's when the quarterback. Why can't I think of his name? Because he didn't show up for the national championship because Georgia's that good. But
Yeah.
He put the team on his back.
he did. It was fun to watch.
Duggan.
Yeah, Max Dugan.
Dugan.
Yep.
He
that was a fun game.
He can
I don't
freaking
want
go.
to be that guy, but he reminded me a lot of Tim Tebow. Like in that game, just come on, he kind of did.
Yeah, I mean,
The effort, the passion.
You are that guy. You're not totally wrong.
Thank you, thank you,
All right. I mean, that's fair. Like.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
thank you.
All
mean-
right, let's go. Next, we have
I think
Oregon State, the Beavers,
the Beavers.
and then we have TCU, the team that got beat by a bajillion.
There's no chance. Perfect timing.
Champ is here.
The champ is here.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
he's
got
got the
the
trophy. Let's go. Let's
go.
You got the
go.
trophy.
He brought
We're not
the
playing
trophy.
with y'all.
I can't touch that.
Go Tigers.
I'll get mine tomorrow. I can't touch
Shout out Joey. Joey, here, you hold this thing, baby.
look at this.
Congrats, big dog.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
you
there
and
it
me
is, right
side
there.
by side now.
Yeah.
Put it right there in front of you. Well,
Oh no, that's in my camera. Get it out of my face.
that's fine right there. That's fine right there.
Right there. What's up, boys? How's the podcast been?
Hey, it's been
Amazing.
wonderful. It's been very much so wonderful.
Good. Glad to hear that.
How was yours?
It could have been a little better, but wins are wins.
Well, especially at this time of the year.
My
We're in the
man
middle
said it
of
could have
talking
been a little
about the
bit
top
better.
20, top 25 right now.
Okay.
So just filling you in. We've talked a little bit of hockey. Now we've talked a lot of hockey.
A lot of hockey.
We
Big fan of that.
saved the draft for you.
Okay.
And we're, like I said, we're in the middle of talking about the postseason right there. Post-spring,
Oh.
top
Post spring
25.
top 25.
Okay.
We're talking
at
about
TCU.
TCU right now getting absolutely
Georgia just scored again.
pressure washed
Georgia just scored again.
against Georgia.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
So it went from Florida State's 3, yeah.
We haven't.
We're not-
we're-
easy.
Sorry.
We went from here.
Okay, that would have been helpful to know.
This,
and then
this is the
Gotcha.
Now we're
UTSA Roadrunners.
Yeah, UTSA.
yeah. I don't have my glasses on, so
Okay, well, it'll be Oregon next. But can we talk about the baseball game just a little bit? As the sitters, just
let's do it.
hang tight. Well, it'll be brief. It'll be brief. Like anytime you win district championship and you bring the freaking trophy in the building, like we're going to talk about it. Like go Tigers.
Yeah, you think?
I like this. I got one, but it says UCH on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get you another one.
All right.
Yeah, we'll work
That
on
was
that.
me very subtly saying. I
Yeah,
didn't
we'll work on that.
Hey,
that.
before we get started,
Caught
hey
that.
Joey,
Yeah,
take a look at the screen right there. Doesn't JT look good with a Gator background?
he does. He looks really good.
Joe
Actually,
can't see
Hey,
that.
I got my glasses on now.
I'll tell you what, sitters and Kelsey, forgive me. I went to the Gators national championship for gymnastics and I cheered hard.
Okay.
Hard.
Wow.
He did.
I did, man.
You have a rooting interest, though.
I did.
Yeah, your wife kind of works.
Yeah, I did.
You know,
Very, very big deal.
Yeah.
it's kind of an important piece of the information here.
That's a valid reason. That does not happen in football, though.
No.
All right,
exactly.
talk to me about the baseball game.
What do you want to know? I'll tell you. This is what you need to know.
Who
Josh
threw?
Josh Fernald threw a really good game.
Shocker.
Yeah, he's it was his first start in 2 weeks, so we kind of limited him a little bit. Went 4 innings. Philip Maddox came in through the last 3, threw really well. So pitchers did a really good job. I owe him a steak dinner, so we got that going for us. Steak dinner for shutouts.
I'm sorry for costing you money.
It's okay. It's okay, buddy. So yeah, good win against a really good Lincoln team, and
What was the final?
9-0.
Wow. It was that in the 4th inning. So
Yeah.
wish I could have finished it so you could have got to the show on time. But
Hey.
it's okay.
So
Quick-
do I, but it's okay.
Quick a take I said earlier that I want you to hear now to just speak onto this. The game that Fernald threw against us
Yeah.
at our place,
Mhm.
to me, I don't even know if I've told you this.
Probably
I told them on the porch here a minute ago. Kiva Sampson I faced. Caleb Coward I faced. That night, Josh Fernald was better than those guys.
He's got a lot of ability, man, and
Man.
he's got a lot of dog in him.
He was better
I
than
love
those
that
guys.
last part.
Yeah, he does. He was at 100% tonight. You could tell.
He was 100% the night he faced us.
Yeah,
I
he was.
assure you.
He was not 100% tonight, but he gutted through it, and he like I said, he pitched his balls off some. I was proud
That's
of him.
awesome.
Proud of him. Win though. I mean, we scored early. We scored in the first. We scored in the second. We scored in the third. We scored in the fourth. And when you do that, it's hard to lose.
Yep.
So
Who led the way at the plate? Biggest hit?
Camden Fryer hit a home run.
What inning was that? About what time was that? What time would that have been?
Let's see, it was a 7:00 start, probably right at 8.
Oh, yeah, we heard that on the football field.
Yeah, you probably
I heard the
did.
people cheer.
No, that
No,
was
for real.
Yeah,
Nice.
you know, you probably did. Yeah.
Good crowd.
Not that we're practicing at 8 o'clock. We weren't practicing at 8 o'clock. We did not practice that long. We were on the field doing like a emergency evacuation, like protocol type thing.
Right. No. Yeah, obviously. But
Good crowd.
decent crowd.
Uh-oh.
Lake City showed
Come
up.
on, Lake City. Get out there for
It's
get
that's how
out
it
there
goes.
for
It's
round one,
it's
man.
hard. It's
Come
hard on a
on.
Wednesday night. It's hard on a Wednesday night.
It is hard.
Why did y'all do that? Side note.
I'm not sure.
Who voted? Like,
That's a bad move.
is there another district in the state that went that route
that played
to
a
your
district
knowledge?
title game on a
On a
freaking
Wednesday night?
Nope. There's not.
People go to church, man.
A lot of district championship games tomorrow night, though.
There's a ton.
Yeah, there sure are.
So y'all are trying to go watch some. I like
No,
it.
sir.
You want to come watch ours?
I
Hey,
will
man.
be. I will be
Neptune Beach, come on.
Heck no. I'll be somewhere. I'll be watching a game somewhere. It'll be a good time somewhere. I don't know where.
I was
Neptune
about to
Beach,
say,
man.
You better not be.
Neptune Beach.
We did the show tonight. Neptune Beach.
Yeah, come on over.
It'll be close to there.
I know where you're going. I already know. Let's go to the top 25.
Top 25. Let's get back to
it.
I'm in.
All right, so 15 I know is Oregon.
Sitting in the seat, boy.
Yeah, I know it's weird, right? But you're still on you're on your kooky side of
Look
the
how
table.
good you look. I got you on the left side still.
I know.
Hey, you got your trophy in my
You're still on your
picture.
left side of the table. Weird side of the table.
You got a Panthers flag in the background.
I'm good with that.
You want to
All right.
You want to switch?
Oh,
No,
that's
I want
worse.
the Panthers.
Look, go back to me, Tyler.
Oh boy.
Right there.
Right there.
Oh, that's perfect.
Great job, Joey.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Oregon,
Can't see me. It's even better.
Oregon 15. What do
Yeah.
you think about? I don't have much to say at Oregon at 15. Like
Nope.
that's probably about right. That's
about
their
right.
brand. That's where they go.
Yeah.
Utah at 14.
Even does Bo Nix scare you at all at Oregon?
No.
No, not even a
No.
little bit, right? Not
He's-
even
I
like a
watched
tiny
him play
amount.
at Auburn.
Terrible.
Yeah, no.
Agreed.
He's thrown more interceptions to Georgia than he has touchdowns
Stop it. It's true though.
to
Like the
I'd
thing
say
with
that a
the thing
lot.
with Bo Nix and Oregon, like I just don't get how he's always in the conversation of the best quarterbacks just coming out in the 20.
For 17
I'm sorry, Will Levis.
years.
I think it's
We've been
just.
talking about
I think
this
it's
kid.
just because he's like it's a lazy take. It's an easy take. It's a lazy take. Like
Yeah, I agree with that. We're on the same page there.
He was so
Yeah.
hyped coming into Auburn
He's
that freshman
so
year.
not good.
yeah, he's bad. What about 14? Utah 14.
14?
That's important to Florida.
I think they're going to move up in the rankings before the season starts because there's going to be an 8:00 game against Florida, and it wouldn't shock me if Florida somehow sneaks in the top 25 because let's be honest, we know week one ratings are for TV numbers.
100%.
So I don't think they're. I think Utah's a decent football team. I
do
don't
too.
know that they're 14. They're top 25 for sure.
Yeah,
They're
I would say more like the
18.
18,
Yeah.
19.
Utah?
But-
yeah, they just lost a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
lost
Who
a
do
lot.
they have now? Like
The
I
quarterback's still
don't
there.
follow Utah recruiting.
Quarterback's still there.
Yeah.
I guess
They were
that's-
young on
that
the
helps.
defensive line.
I think that's gonna be an exciting game.
I am jacked for that.
I hope it is.
I think it's gonna be exciting. I think
it's
Florida's
exciting.
gonna travel well. I really do because Utah traveled well here,
Yeah.
and there's enough.
There's a lot of fan interaction between the two.
There was
fan bases.
there was a lot of fan
You get a
interaction.
chat back up?
No. I'm trying to.
I think that I see it.
Oh, that's new. I haven't ever
That
seen
is- that is
Damn,
definitely-
T.
that's
Harold's
definitely
on the Coach Harold's in the damn chat. Oh my God.
Oh, no, it is live. It is live.
Yeah,
Let's
that's definitely
go.
live.
Let's go. Let's
Hey,
freaking
thanks
go.
for the congratulations from everybody. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Really had nothing to do with me, but I truly do appreciate it on
Let's
behalf of my
freaking
team.
go. Chat's hot. I'm with
Yeah,
it.
I love
I'm
it.
with it. My boy T. Hey, listen, since we're talking about Columbia sports real quick, T. Harold done a heck of a job right now with my D-line. Like,
T. Harold's a good football coach, man.
good as it comes.
Yeah.
Hey man, that podcast with Brian Allen. I think I said it earlier, but I wasn't here for that. I was driving.
Yeah.
Man, that was phenomenal.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Phenomenal.
Coach Allen did a
Dude.
really good job.
Yeah.
He's
Really
so
good job.
He's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. We're everywhere. That's not.
This is my fault.
That's
Right.
not, no, but that's not really my
37
fault.
Bro, I
the
said
chat came back.
No, listen. Sitters, this is what you're here for.
Yeah, this is us. This is
This is
authentically
us.
us. This is who we are.
This is how you know it's a live show.
Make it happen, baby. Notre Dame at 13.
Okay.
Every
Yeah.
single year.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
year.
That's
Okay.
where that's a brand.
Why?
It's a national brand. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna.
What did they finish last year?
I don't know.
5,
remember.
I
6
do like
losses?
their head coach though. I like Marcus Freeman.
I do too.
I want him to be good, but
Same.
I want him to
Everybody
be
does.
so
I
good.
just don't
I'm
think
so
that-
skeptical. They did just
Hey.
lose their OC, Tommy Reese, to Alabama.
Yeah.
That's not good.
and so my grandmother was a diehard Notre Dame fan, and there was a time in my life that it was Notre Dame 1 and Georgia 2.
Oh,
and
wow.
there's still a part of me.
You should go back to that.
There's still a part of me that wants Notre Dame to succeed,
Right.
but they're terrible, and they get all this recognition, and they're not good.
All right. So
Like they're not.
Brad,
sorry, sorry.
one
Grandma.
word to
Love you,
describe
but-
South Bend, Indiana.
He said garbage.
There's like 7 people that live in South Bend, Indiana, and 6 of them go to Notre Dame.
It's the worst.
It's terrible. I've been.
But-
It's awful.
okay, but campus,
It's cool as can
fire.
be. It's unbelievable. So there's
They
a
got some-
building.
They got some cool spots in there
Fun
too
fact:
now. They got some
my
cool bars in there.
like great uncle or something like somebody I've never met in my entire life.
Yeah.
has a building on campus named after him. He was a priest
Oh,
for the Notre Dame football team with Newt Rockne. So pretty cool.
Yes.
Also, fun fact: my sister, who had a 36 ACT, that's perfect for anybody that didn't know. 36 ACT, she was a lot smarter than me.
Right.
A lot.
Well,
Did not get accepted.
really?
36.
We didn't write big enough checks, and by big enough, I mean we didn't write any.
Yeah.
But yeah, building on campus named after a distant relative, perfect ACT score, and didn't get in. So that's when we sort of stopped. That's what cared about Notre Dame.
Oh, you did that loud.
Yeah, I love it.
You did that loud.
Here we
District champion, baby.
Here we are.
Yeah, I'm with it. You go ahead and do it on air if you
Can we
want.
move the trophy? It's
Yes,
driving me nuts.
it's driving me nuts too.
It's driving me absolutely.
Not there. Bro. It doesn't go there. They let you bring the trophy.
Do
for the
not
podcast?
put that thing
Yeah.
around me.
They didn't have a choice.
I love it. You took it.
Let me tell you the greatest part about this year. Last year we had a little celebration. Parents came down and took pictures.
Yeah. None of that.
Nothing.
You ain't about that life.
I
Let's
love
go.
that.
Move on. Next
Nothing.
round. Next round.
Nothing. We
Not
didn't.
the goal.
We had the crowd cheered pretty loud at the end when we made the final out. But yeah, it was
Done it once
Nothing.
or twice.
nothing. It was great. I loved it.
My
Absolutely.
man.
Yeah, I loved it. Who's next on the top 25?
I don't know. Gotta get it back up.
Yep.
I've had to put
When,
this thing
when
up
you
like
have it,
100 times.
when you have it back up, can they see us right now?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're going to move. some
We've done this
stuff
before.
around.
I know what we can see, so we're good. But
Yeah.
yeah. Washington.
No big deal. I'm
whatever.
fine with them. I think that's probably about right. Tennessee, Joey, Tennessee. Tennessee is at 11. How triggered are you right now?
I'm not. I think that's a little low for them.
Really?
Who's their
Yeah.
quarterback?
Joe Milton.
For now.
He's 31.
Joe Milton, like Joe Milton?
The one that was at Michigan. Now he's at Tennessee.
Oh, I was thinking. Who was I thinking of?
Joe Mixon, the running back. I don't know.
No,
who you're
the
thinking
guy. Who's the guy that? What was his name? Milton. Who was the UCF guy that like?
Oh,
destroyed
Mackenzie
him?
Milton?
Yeah. Okay, I know it's Milton.
Oh, God. No, that gives me nightmares.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Tremors.
No. It's Joe Milton. He's got an absolute cannon for a right arm. He can throw it about 63,702 yards.
White, literally a bazooka.
Like, I don't know how he doesn't hurt people. To be truthful,
Nice.
it's pretty amazing.
But it's they may
But it's
go
all
to-
over the place.
They may go to the Polynesian kid from California, the true freshman.
I think there's a chance of that.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his name. That's why I said Polynesian kid.
I understand
He's a Poly.
because I would like to.
He doesn't. That's not offensive. They're okay with that.
Brad got us canceled
I know.
earlier.
Yeah, Brad got
Brad did?
canceled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Not surprised.
Sorry.
Not
he
surprised.
did.
Who's next?
Yep. Let's see. Oh, top 10.
Longhorns.
Top 10. Texas at number 10. Are we cool? Are we cool here with Arch Manning? Just kidding.
Hey,
Quinn
We're
Ewers.
back.
they're always back. They're always here. And then who's next year? The Big 12 is still the Big 12, and then there's like
2024 is when the Big 12 becomes the SEC.
yeah, okay. But and Texas comes with them, right?
Texas and Oklahoma.
UCF is now in the Big 12.
UCF, Cincinnati, both in the
That's
Big 12
current.
right now.
Like, that's
Yeah,
actual. us
BYU.
now.
Yeah, they're all in the Big 12 now.
UCF came to campus today. Was talking to. They watched our practice today, and the guy is sporting a polo.
Big 12.
Yeah, Big 12. I
Yeah.
said that looks nice. He goes, oh yeah, we're gonna plug that. I said, yeah,
I don't blame him. I don't
No,
blame him
I
one
think
bit.
that's a good spot for them though.
Texas?
Yeah. But
Pull that back up, please. No, I think they need to be at least up 2 from there. At least.
You think they should be 8?
Yeah, at
No,
least 8.
I think
that's
Tennessee-
because
I think-
Joey hates Dabo.
I know.
Like hates. Him.
I know. I like Texas at 10. I think I'm okay. Sarkisian, you have to show me a little bit more. You lose Bijan Robinson. Like, you use a couple pieces on that defense. I need you to show me a little bit more. It's tough to beat, huh?
Yeah, you're wrong. Clemson
right.
at 9.
I think it's maybe a tad disrespectful, but
Disrespectful?
yeah,
Again,
that
Joey hates Dabo.
yeah. You think that's where do you have him? Whoa.
Where are you putting him?
I don't know, 37, 38, somewhere in
Oh,
that range.
get the heck out of here! See, this is what we're talking about. So the
We
people,
literally talked about this at the beginning of
yeah,
the show.
like your boy that watched, like
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, do we rehearse these takes? No, he just came right off the damn diamond.
I had legit had somebody ask me like, hey, like Joey, like that's he don't really believe that, right? Like they rehearse that, that's scripted. Well, no,
They thought you were Skip Bayless, my friend.
No,
that.
he's got clay on his shoes still. Like, he's fresh off the diamond. We didn't have time to rehearse anything,
Nope.
and he gives us a hot take. Clemson at 37.
I mean, legitimately,
I
like,
love it.
I think,
Let's
a couple of spots lower than that. I would put Washington ahead of them. I would.
Stop it.
I would put Texas
What
ahead of
are
them.
you
Get
doing?
out of here.
Tennessee, I'd put Tennessee ahead of them.
What about
So
the
you got-
Roadrunners? What about the Roadrunners?
Oh, you know I'm a Roadrunner for life. So,
Get
Sincere
out.
McCormick was the best running back in college football 2 years ago. So,
Yeah, well,
anyways,
anyways.
what's next?
Clemson was at
State.
9. Penn
Penn
State.
State.
Penn State at 8. Seems a little high for me, maybe.
A touch high.
Seems high for
I
me.
see. For me,
It's quarterback
James
play.
Franklin is Dabo Sweeney for Joey. Like I
I-
loathe.
I
James
think he's a
Franklin.
fraud.
He's a
1,000%.
complete fraud.
Yeah.
And he whines nonstop. Like
Nonstop.
you're
And he-
not any good. Like
He constantly trying to play games with contracts and money and man, sit down.
sit down. I
Yeah,
agree.
I'm with you, man. You
Yep.
stay up there in the Northeast because we don't
Yep.
Hey, they don't really recruit Florida like that. They got Juwan Sider who does, but other
Yeah,
than
he does.
outside of him, they don't. Man, we're good. I'm cool. I'm cool on Penn State. I think Penn State should be in the teens, in my opinion. LSU. LSU is 7.
That's about right for me.
That's gonna be a heck. Of
They
a
didn't
week.
lose a ton.
They lost 3 of the 4 guys on the. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. They lost 6 off the defense.
Did they?
Yeah, they lost 3 of the 4 starters up front. Mason Smith's coming back off of an ACL tear, but BJ Ojolari, there's 3 others.
they
that
did. Yeah,
lost.
you're right.
No, they lost 3 or 4.
They did.
And then they lost 4 DBs. But they got Harold Perkins. He's coming back. The linebacker who's a freakazoid.
He's
Dude.
The offensive line, I think all 5 offensive line come back.
Yeah.
Jay Daniels comes back.
That dude is
they
a
lose
freak.
Keyshawn Boutte.
Nothing of relevance there.
No, but was supposed to be something.
Right.
But Jalen Neighbors comes back. They got good receivers and good backs. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
But they did lose a little bit. We're still at 7. Kept most of the offense. Year 2 under Brian Kelly. Probably about right.
They may want to practice special teams a touch.
Yeah, probably need to do that.
Just a touch.
How about just catch the punt? Or when you're playing Florida State, don't catch the punt.
Or
Well, that
when a field goal gets blocked, make sure the play's dead before you run off the field.
You're not wrong. We need to work on special teams tomorrow.
Alabama at 6.
Alabama at 6
Hey, all right.
seems a touch disrespectful. just to be honest.
And Saban is going to use exactly what you said, and he's pissed off.
Yes, sir.
Now I agree with what some people said.
What'd they say?
A national championship game when David Pollock was it David Pollock?
Pollock.
With Saban sitting next to him,
Yes.
like Georgia is the new Alabama.
Yeah.
Georgia's the dynasty, and
He ain't wrong.
Saban was turning a shade of red, and there was veins popping out. Like Saban's pissed.
He almost had to wear
Saban's
a mouthpiece.
pissed.
He
He did.
almost had to chew on
Yeah.
a mouthpiece. He was fixing to
Yeah.
shatter his teeth.
Saban's pissed, and I do think Kirby is phenomenal, and I was an anti-Kirby guy for a little while.
You were.
I was.
Y'all both
what
were.
changed? I'm
What
not,
changed? 2 national championships is what
No.
changed.
But when did it
Oh
change?
shit! Look at Kelsey talk
Hey.
trash. Not yet. She ain't even. Yeah, she ain't heard that yet.
It honestly, it probably didn't change until
Say it.
after the first one. Honestly,
Nah.
I've always said
But there was a reason the first one happened, though.
he stuck with Stetson, which blew my mind because I was anti-Stetson too.
Who was calling the plays
For the first one,
for both of them?
Monken.
Monkey.
Todd Monken.
He let the offense. He truly let go of the offense,
Right.
and
Yes.
turned it over
To Todd Monken.
the goats of
He-
offenses.
he's
But
good.
hey, man, we
Well,
got
so-
Mike Bobo back, man. Bobo was so good until he got to the 20-yard line, and he's improved from then. And you've got Brock Bowers. I can go be the offensive coordinator at Georgia.
We can all
You
go
know-
coach. We
Yeah,
can all go coach at Georgia right now.
I feel confident I could.
I'm telling you right. And have you
I
seen their
do this.
schedule?
Oh, my
We're not
God.
even there yet. But no, I
get
say that Saban is still one of the greatest coaches of all time, if not the greatest college football coach of all time.
Yes, my boy Trey
And
Marshall. Go ahead.
he is pissed.
Yes, he's pissed, and he's going to use that.
And
That's
he's gonna
rat
love it.
Poison.
But-
he loves it.
Kirby somehow last year, because
Dude,
he
yeah,
got
let's talk
Georgia
about
to
it.
believe that they were underrated and nobody respected them.
Unbelievable.
And they believed it. They didn't think it. They believed. The interviews with those kids after nobody, they disrespected. Nobody thought we had a chance.
We were going 6-6.
What?
It is
believed
confounding.
I told Kelsey, I said Kirby runs a propaganda campaign every
Chiefs feel the same way.
Amazing.
Unbelievable.
Good job.
Yeah,
Kirby.
that's your job. That's
About time you put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
So
Like y'all counted us out all year. Huh?
Yeah.
Who counted
You were in the top 2 all year long.
Your over-under was 11.5 wins in a 12-game season.
Jim Smith tweeted one time that he hated Georgia, so we knew everyone in the country hated us. I'm like, bro, that was probably Kirby's burner, bro. Like
100% Kirby's burner.
Who was the Ohio State? Or was it the Ohio State? Who was? No, it was the Tennessee guy, Danny Ainge.
Yeah.
That was tweeting stuff like, sit down.
Yes.
Shut up.
What happens to Tennessee people? What do they need to do?
I'm not saying it. You're
He said it.
You're fresh off.
Sit
of
down.
Okay.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Bama at 6. My wife Kelsey says Bama deserves to be at that spot. I mean, okay.
I'll say this, Kelsey. I apologize in advance. I'm glad Bama did not make the playoffs last year. Yeah,
I don't think there's anybody beating Georgia last year.
I agree, but they're not. That was the easiest, most relaxed.
Yes.
Bro, I was on the grill cooking chicken wings.
Yeah.
I ain't even
I was
care.
there.
Oh,
I ain't even
100%
care.
Yeah.
we were at my house and I'm like, are we still watching this? Can we put it on like music videos or something? Like,
The best
anything
thing
else is more
The
entertaining
best
at
thing
this
we
point.
did that day was flip the audio to the Pat McPhee broadcast.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Best thing we did that night.
Yeah.
So I mean, we were on the grill.
Wow.
The whole game.
Yeah, didn't
It
care.
never stopped.
Didn't care, not one bit.
Pretty good.
Big fan.
Yeah, me too.
All right, 5. Who's that 5? Ohio State.
I agree, Kelsey. Bama did change after Kirby left.
All right.
And
all
how
right.
many
All
back-to-back
right.
national championships has Saban won without Kirby?
The defense is 1,000% different now.
0.
The defense is different.
It is different.
So, anyways,
Ohio State at 5. We're cool.
It's Ohio State.
Yeah. I mean, probably right.
I
Right?
mean, you lose C.J. Stroud. I mean, that's a difference maker. I feel like.
That's a big piece.
But it's,
5.
Boy,
5.
Martin Jr.
But who can beat them? Who can beat them? Michigan, Penn State. So 5's probably
when's
right.
the last time Ohio State beat Michigan?
It's been a minute, I think.
It has. 2 years. It hadn't been that long.
It had been, and they drummed them for like
Bad.
a long time.
Yeah. And then 4 SC. Year 2 under Lincoln Riley.
Is the quarterback? He's gone, right?
Caleb Williams,
Caleb Williams.
he's back.
No, he's
He's back?
odds-on favorite to win Heisman.
That
And to
dude,
be number
I
one
am not a fan.
Why?
I am with you, JT.
Why?
I am not a fan
He carries
Of his game
himself,
or of his
no,
personality?
of his personality.
of how he carries himself.
Yeah, he carries himself horrendously. And if you're that good, if you're going to carry yourself like you're that good, and I'm not saying he doesn't have skill. He
No, he
obviously
is good.
has skill.
I'm with you.
But he's not that dude. That you don't lose 4 games or 3 games
So
if
like,
you're
okay,
that dude.
Let's talk about it because I agree. I don't respect him in the locker room.
No.
If he walks my locker room looking
I'm
like
gonna
that,
punch him in the mouth.
100%. I don't care if you got $1 million NIL deal and beats
Yeah.
Padre and does this and that. How about these damn knuckle sandwich? You got to eat that shit.
I'm
Not
with you,
the
bro.
nugget sandwich.
And it's
I'm
free.
with you.
It's free.
Hey.
I ain't gonna charge you for it, cuz.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I don't
with
like
you.
how he carries himself. I feel like he's a terrible teammate, and I don't know him. That's way on the West Coast. I have no idea.
That's the perception you get, and here's what I tell my players
Talk to
all the
me.
time: perception is reality.
Oh my God.
So how someone perceives you is the reality to them. So like he just,
I'm not going to
Not a
argue.
fan.
Yeah, I'm not going to
I'm
argue
with
with
you.
either one of you.
I think like how I view him as like just like the most prima donna, catered to, and
USC quarterback.
Southern Cal quarterback. Yeah, no, not my kind of guy. Wouldn't really want to be in the locker room with him. Yeah, he is talented, of course, but like, no, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. Give me anyone else.
He's like that.
His game is fine.
His game's
he's got good
solid,
game.
but it ain't.
I think 4 is right for them.
I agree. I think year 2 under Lincoln Riley with him at the helm.
Agreed.
They got the right pieces around him.
I think they could be. To just go ahead and to throw this fireball out there. I mean, they should be ahead of Florida State in my opinion.
Let's talk about Florida State.
Probably Ohio State too.
Yes, all right, let's talk about
Yeah.
it. Florida State at 3.
And I know you're realistic as can be.
Yes, sir.
I
think this is skewed pretty
Yeah,
bad, actually.
Florida State is definitely on the way up. They are trending in the right direction.
They're continuing the climb.
They're not better than right now today. I don't think they're better than USC. I don't think they're better than Ohio State. I don't think they're better than Bama. Right
Not
now
until
today.
they play them.
Yeah.
I think preseason, like, okay, have they put together a damn good roster? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like that's my thing. What are they like? What was Florida State's signature win last year?
That's the
LSU. LSU early. That was a good win.
LSU early.
It turned out to be a lot better win
Yeah.
than people thought in the beginning.
Yep.
People being some people in this room, even.
Yeah,
you know, but
the one wearing the purple and gold in the LSU gear.
The one over there in the Victoria shirt too.
same.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Same.
You're not wrong.
So-
Chad Hunter says right now in the chat, FSU getting too much love. No ranked wins last year. Going to be some disappointment in tag along fans. Optimistic, but the glass is not full. I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know about disappointment because I don't think the schedule is like overly minus. I mean, I guess you do have LSU and Clemson before you get to the month of October.
Yeah, so you're gonna find out.
Right now,
You're gonna find out.
They were suited well to play
Listen.
hard teams early, I think, though.
Yeah.
I think
because
with-
they're older and they have
with
that.
Jordan
I'm going to tell
Travis
you right now, for the next 4 years, probably 5, because Donnie will probably get richer. Bro, let me know when we're going to Tally.
Anytime,
I'm in.
Anytime you want.
Donnie Ebert
I'll go.
is one of my favorite kids, and I've coached some good people. You're one of them.
Yeah.
Donnie Ebert is one of my favorite players I've ever coached.
That's the safety.
He's the safety.
Yes, sir.
He's bulking up, dude. He's getting so strong. He works his tail off.
Oh, yeah, you can tell.
They're thinking about moving him more to like a linebacker type spot.
Like probably that nickel spot.
Yeah.
Well, they use that nickel spot as like a corner.
Dude,
So
he's
probably backer.
He's so bold take. He reminds me a lot of Kyler Hall. All right,
Okay. Oh.
and Kyler ended up being a 3-year starter, 4-year starter,
He could run too.
and so can Donnie.
Wow.
He reminds me of Kyler Hall
So you're getting kids like that as a walk-on.
as a walk on.
That's a really good thing.
Dude,
Tyrell
I'm so
Peterson?
pumped, man. Go,
Yes, go Knowles. Tyrell Peterson from Lake City, Columbia,
This is unbelievable.
probably going to walk on. What happened?
Unbelievable stuff that JT's doing the tomahawk over
Yeah,
here.
it's incredible. Right from the Gator flag. It's the best
I
thing
loved
ever.
it. Wasn't it great?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, I love it.
Tyrell Peterson's probably going to walk on at Florida State. They're about to get that.
That's a pretty good walk.
You're getting that quality of linebacker to walk on?
Dude, that's the Ebert kid, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited, but they ain't 3.
Man, Kelsey, now dadgummit, I've been in your corner and you've been in mine, but you keep these comments up, you're going to sleep out on the damn couch. Like, Kelsey said, just don't watch the kicker during pregame warm-ups. That's a fact. So we're sitting there in the recruiting section, so we're in the end zone, and literally kicking the ball. They're spraying it everywhere, left, right. I'm like, yeah, it was in the bleachers, right, bro?
bad they missed the net.
Yeah.
Terrible. I remember thinking, we're going to lose this game. If it comes down to that, I don't think there's anything else.